Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. These young stars now have a season behind them. So who stood out in this incredibly talented crowd? He's had a solid year, just not good enough to be in the race for Rookie of the Year. Still, here's a guy with an exciting future.
Such a gifted group of rookies this year. You can't help but be optimistic about the next wave of NBA talent.
We see such great physical ability across the board with these young players. Some guys' polished skills are so impressive, but who becomes the star usually comes down to who puts in the most work.
And the Lakers starting five. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Dort in at the 2. And for the Kings, we've got Marcus Morris. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Halliburton. Morris can't hit. On offense, here are the Lakers. James with the ball. Checked by Bagley. And James throws it down.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And Sacramento has possession. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma. Well, we know the long season is a grind for the players, Grant, but how about the coaches, especially the assistant coaches?
Yeah, B.A., it's a grind for everyone. The coaches, the amount of work, the preparation and game planning, film watching, their job is incredible. And to do that over the course of the season, 82 games and into the postseason, it's truly a lot. And it's not just for the coaches and the assistant coaches, but also the film guys, the training staffs, everybody as they go through the season with the travel and the wear and tear. It's a long season and a lot to endure, B.A.
Back to James. Pass to Davis. It's deflected.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Driving inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
The Kings have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by James. Pass to Dort. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Back to James. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Second shot opportunity. And it's Bagley with the rebound. The Kings trailing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Morris. Bagley, a screen on Kuzma. There's the three. Morris can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Dort into the lane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He misses the free throw. So the Kings making a change here. Wright's checked in. Bridges, he's checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second one. Here's Halliburton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Now here's Morris. And the shot's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
James finds Davis, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Beverly, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Lakers making a change here. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Bagley. Wright with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. Left side Bagley. There's the double with Napier. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball out of play. The Lakers will have it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Lakers in the lead. Now here's McGee. Outside Napier. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. A 3 from the inbound. Rebound by the Kings. Pass to Wright. Beverly outside. Shot clock at 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Again, the miss by the Kings. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Napier. Wright with the board.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
They haven't held the lead for a while.
And B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
Beverly, the pass to Bagley. Again, the miss by the Kings. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Up top, Bridges. Stripped it away. Here's Ramsey. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Wright. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. 1:07 left in the first quarter here. Here's Bridges. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Right outside. Here's Ramsey. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. On the take. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Clock at 6. Pass to Ramsey. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Bridges outside. And he's in the book. Now 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Right outside. That shot is off. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Kings ahead. They're up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the court for the Lakers, Montrezl Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And then it's Anthony Davis, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. Morris outside. Pass to Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Caruso. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Davis down low. Jordan's there. And Davis slams it home.
A terrific flush from Anthony Davis there. When he's given room to fly like that, he's going to take off.
The Kings trailing. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Morris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. Grant, almost every night in your career, you drew the toughest assignments on defense. What makes a great wing defender in your eyes?
Well, I mean, obviously, I think you have to have certain tools. You know, you have to have the ability to move your feet. You have to have athleticism. But really, ultimately, it's about desire. And I always feel that guarding perimeter players and being a great wing defender is a lot like being a great rebounder. You know, you can talk about technique and this, that, and the other, but at the end of the day, it's about heart, it's about desire, it's about doing everything possible to compete on the defensive end against great offensive players here in the NBA. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Dort. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Stolen.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
Down low. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Kings lead by 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now, here is James. He's guarded closely. It's James on the wing. Fires from deep. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You think you have AD rooted out, but he can use his length, and use his size, and get another rebound.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Morris outside. Off target at the rim.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
James outside. And that one hits the back iron. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Davis with the block.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Halliburton. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the 3. The Lakers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's James. The shot, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls. Anything they can do to get him started.
The shake. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Second free throw, no good. The Lakers trail. To the paint. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings. Let's see some of the numbers here for Marvin Bagley.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
Howard's checked in for James. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here's Bagley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Kings lead by 4.
Well, Bagley knows how important an outside shot is for today's big, and he knocks one down.
Bridges misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
On the attack, Bagley with the 7-footer. Good. And now a 6-point Sacramento lead.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
Here's Rivers. And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Bridges outside. Here's Howard. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Jordan. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. And he lobs it up, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
Here's Rivers, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Kings making a switch here. Wright's checked in. And Grant, you won 2 college titles at Duke, a Hall of Fame NBA career. Now, does it bother you that you never won an NBA title? Be truthful now.
Yeah, man, you would bring that up. BA, it definitely bothers me. I played 19 years in the NBA and never got a chance to play on that stage in the NBA Finals, let alone win an NBA title. Having tasted what it's like to be a champion twice in college and with USA in 1996, one of my big regrets was never having that opportunity to experience that on the NBA level.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. McGee a screen. And Napier, here we go. And it's Shabazz Napier with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Napier. A minute 39 left to play in the first half. He drops it from range.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Out left to the wing. Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him. McGee with a double team. 4 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Napier. A minute 4 left in the second. Beverly with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Right on the right side. Tries again. Howard grabs the miss.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. The 3 ball. He can't get that one to fall. And the Kings going the other way now. Here's Wright. Howard with some nice D.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Bridges. He nails it, and we're tied.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now Beverly. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Bagley. Over Howard. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Man, their fans know how to give their team a lift, that's for sure. The atmosphere in this building has been amazing, but the fans still have some work to do. They've got to keep the noise up, keep the energy up, and carry their guys to the win.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You gotta like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got DeAndre Jordan. Marvin Bagley is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Halliburton. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. James can't get it to go.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Ooh, in a tight game, high percentage looks become even more valuable.
Here's Morris. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Offline with a 3. Here's Kuzma. Connects from downtown. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Morris outside. Over Kuzma, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, looking around the league right now, who do you think is the best player to have never won an MVP in the regular season?
That's easy for me, BA. I have to go with the fun guy himself, Kawhi Leonard. Yes, we know he's won some MVPs in the NBA Finals, of course, and he's played big on that stage in the playoffs, but he's never won a regular season MVP. We all say he's the best two-way player, perimeter player in the league, and he's done it for the last few years at such a high level. But what's interesting, he may never get it because he's really implemented this load management model to his season, which may hinder his ability to one day win a regular season MVP. That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Six to shoot. Pass to Morris. From deep. Rebound, the Lakers. James, right side. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Check by James. Some solid defense from James. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's not a pretty thing. LeBron James driving right at you, full speed, and when he gets into the lane and towards the rim, he's going to make contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Driving to the basket. It's good. He's got 5.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Davis. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Pass to Morris. Here's Bagley. Check by Davis. Halliburton for 3. Counted from distance. Halliburton's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Morris against James. Harrell down low. Over Bagley. Deflected. And he recovers it. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Napier. No good with the triple. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make 1 of those.
Morris outside.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Davis. He has 6. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Lakers. They have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course, Sacramento, not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, I think for Sacramento, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
Well, you hope that they realize that and they have some self-awareness, but can they win some games, carry some positive energy, maybe some momentum into the offseason with which to build on?
Howard's shot's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Bagley. Now here's Morris. Bagley, a screen on McGee. On the attack, Morris. Blocked!
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now the Kings in transition. Out to Beverly. From downtown. Rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass. Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the 3rd quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Morris against McGee. Bagley. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Dwight Howard picks one up.
Marvin Bagley, the second overall pick in the 2018 draft. It's another step forward for him this year.
Bridges outside. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
44 seconds left in the third. The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Bridges on the attack. Yep, count it. Bridges has got his third bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Driving in. Pass to Bagley. Let's go with a three. Gets the three to fall.
Like to see him take it there. Marvin Bagley, confident play.
The Lakers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Napier with it. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Lakers on top. They lead by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Kings trailing. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Dort in at the 2. Now here is Harrell. Knocked loose. Here's Davis. Second chance effort. Harrell, no good. The Kings shooting just around 32% from the field. Pass to Harrison. Jordan with a screen on Kuzma. Going inside.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
James against Jordan. And Harrell with the strong finish.
A solid roll there from Harrell as he's going to come right at you.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's James with the jam.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
Here's Harrison. Check by James. Rejected by James. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Dort. Takes the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Now here's Bagley. Here's Harrison. Back to Bagley. 5 to shoot. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Morris. He's checked in for the Kings. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Bagley. Over Harrell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Launches a 3. The shot by Dort, no good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Halliburton, checked by James. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Outside for Davis. And then Davis punches it home!
That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bagley sets a screen. There's the drive. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dort.
Hey, yo, right here.
Out to James. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer off the mark. Sacramento has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Jordan high post. Shoots over Davis. And that one's long.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Dort. Now Davis. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
From outside the arc. No good there. And the Lakers going the other way now. James passes to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Here's Morris. And the first one at the line is good. So the Kings making a change here. Wright's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
James goes in.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
We watch LeBron and we marvel at him, but how hard that LeBron James works at his craft and continues to push the bar for himself physically is one of the things that you have to appreciate the most.
Take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Bagley finds Morris. Pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Now, here is James. Driving to the basket.
Yes, sir!
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
What a play!
Once James takes off towards the basket, the defense really has no chance to react and or stop him. What determination from the King there.
Here's Morris. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter here. That one's good. Nothing but net. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
James, and he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 8.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league. Goes right up with it.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
James with the ball. Jordan picks him up. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, I mean, those are the plays that get you a lead and keep you a lead as well.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's James with the drive. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And here are the Kings now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Now, here is James. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Outside Bagley. So we see the Lakers get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody.